Good evening, everybody. What is going on? My channel is not available to go live. I need about 710 more subscribers, and then y'all can see this in real time. I don't know how I'm gonna get them subscribers. I don't know when. Like the criteria for YouTube has changed dramatically, so it's a lot harder to get your paper on it. But I kind of get it because they want people with quality content, people that actually attract an audience. So I get it. They don't want to just be giving the money to overnight success. But then my argument with that is, so what? If you're overnight success and you blow up and you get because before you just needed 10,000, I think 10,000 views or something like that total, and then you were eligible. But then they changed that to 1,000 subscribers or something like 100,000 hours, like some 10,000 hours watch, something ridiculous. So the easiest way is to get your subscribers up. But excuse me, that was very unprofessional. But what's going on? What it do? What's going on in the news? I wanted to talk about Michael Vick. I got my new dental. Yeah, I got a new dental plan. It's like $50 a month. Dental and vision. I gotta get my eyes checked out. Like, I really do, guys. This shit is crazy. At any rate, Michael Vick was going to be a captain of one of the Pro Bowl teams, and now all of a sudden they put out this petition, and like it had 300,000 signatures saying how he shouldn't be a Pro Bowl captain because of what he did to dogs years ago. Now I'm not like the Michael Vick sympathizer, or I'm not anti-dog. I don't like, excuse my words, I'm like all over the place. I've never been like a big fan or anything like that, you know. But ultimately, you know, he did his time in prison, and he was on the surface, it looked like he's trying to make steps to correct his ways. And like, America is supposed to be the place of second chances and forgiveness, but it seems like that only really applies if you are the right color. When I say the right color, black isn't it. This one of my favorite rappers of all time, Raz Kass. He had this famous couple of lines. He was like, "It ain't baseball. America's favorite national pastime is white supremacy. Never seen a nigga granted clemency." We got exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, if we do something wrong in our past and we try to make it right, it just seems like there's certain people in place that never want us to live that shit down. It's like a death sentence. Now, certain things, like, you can't really come back from it. Once you rape, you always rapist. Once you murder, you're always a murderer, you know? But even with those stigmas, I feel like nothing is infallible. Nothing is perfect. I feel like anything can be reverse engineered. You can't change the past, but you can, you know, you do have control over what you're doing moving forward, you know? And I just think it's unfortunate when you have people that try to lock you to your past discretions, especially when you're actively trying to change that. Now, I've made a funny status. I don't know how accurate this is, but it was like, people are making horrible tweets about Michael Vick for mistreating dogs years ago. And they're tweeting on cell phones made by Africans and Asians that are being mistreated currently. So it's like, you're using a tool made by a person that was mistreated to get at somebody that mistreated some creatures. Look, you're using a tool that was made by mistreated human beings to get at a human being that mistreated animals. I'm not saying one is greater than the other, but people don't really take into account their hypocrisy when they do certain things, you know? It's like, you can't be like pro PETA and getting at people that eat meat and stuff like that when if you have like a bear coat, a bear skin blanket. You dig what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna come at somebody, just make sure all your shit is in order. It's like I said, a lot of us are worried about the skeletons in somebody else's closet to take away from the fact that we got dead bodies in our basements. Fresh dead bodies. A skeleton is something that decomposed, it's old. Now, I'm not talking about cold cases. I'm not talking about like somebody who killed somebody that got away with murder or whatever. No, I'm talking about somebody that killed somebody, did his time in prison, got out, and turned his life around. Then you'll have people that he's a murderer, he's a murderer, he's a murderer. And little do you know, like, you know, like I said, you're talking about the skeletons in his closet that he's already dealt with. When you got fresh, you just killed somebody. You got a fresh dead body in your basement. You know? Oh, what the fuck? Yo, how the fuck people tailgate on the side of you, right? Like when people have like really, really, really bright lights when they're driving, like this asshole behind me, like I intentionally slow down so they can get ahead of me. Because it just fucks with my eyes. I really do need glasses. But then, and they on the side of me, not behind me. And when I slow down, they slow down some more. Like, what the fuck? That shit is horrible. At any rate, yo, before you get at somebody's skeletons that they have in their closet, let's talk about the dead bodies that you got in your fresh dead bodies that you got in your basement. You know? Like, we get so emotionally invested over people that have done nothing to us, people we don't know. We read a couple of news clippings, we see a couple of articles, we even see a court case. But we wasn't there, we really don't know the person, but we choose to make individuals our enemies whom we don't know. And we put way too much emotions in a situation that doesn't affect us in any way, shape, form, or fashion. As a matter of fact, just talking about it over and over again, all it does is get you even more upset and make you want to do some bad shit to somebody that you don't know who doesn't know you. Let people fucking live. Now, if a person is actively out there just being heinous, being a criminal, doing some vile shit, and you are aware of this, I mean, there's two things you can do. Well, three things. You can ignore it. You can take matters into your own hands, or you can alert the proper authorities. But if this person already got through his sentence, already paid his debt to society, and continues to do so, and just minding his business, not paying attention to anybody, you keep digging up bones, man, that says more about you than that individual, man. Because you know what? Just be fortunate that you haven't gotten caught up in no bullshit or going through anything. Because would you want that done to you? It's almost like Americans want like a death sentence for 99% of the wrongdoings that people do. It's very draconian how some of these laws are. Like, you might get a little bit of time or whatever, but the stigma attached to you being whatever it is that you went through, it's like an eternal sentence, man. And this is since like the advent of social media. This is some recent shit, man. This didn't exist 15, 20 years ago. Once a person did their crime or whatever they went through, you know, as long as they was trying to be a model citizen and moving on with their life, they could just move on like unscathed. Now, as stated before, if you still out here doing dirt and doing fucking dumbass shit, then by all means, you deserve all of the fucking Frankenstein, the towns with the pitchfork and the torches coming at you. You deserve all that type of treatment, because that's what's going to police you. But if you're somebody that just got caught up in something, like a few moments or once in your life, and you trying to move on, man, to me, that's where the forgiveness comes in as far as America. And it's just something like, from a dominant society, like towards black people, I just don't see that shit too much, man. I see it amongst themselves, amongst each other. But even like black folks aren't really forgiving towards black folks. Like black people in general are the least forgiving people in America. That's just the way I see it. We gotta live this perfectly straight line. I mean, we was already behind the 8 ball when we came out the womb with a 5. We spotted the other team 400 or 500 points. You dig? We're 400 or 500 years. You know. And then the laws are basically constructed against us. Anytime we find a way to get money or make life easier for us, they take shit away. They make it illegal. Like weed, prime example. If a person got a felony or whatever, or just selling drugs in general, a person got a felony or whatever, he still got to survive. He still got to eat. Like if you're gonna construct it so that a person like can't feed themselves, you know what I mean, and you make it illegal for them to hustle, you might as well kill them. You just gave them a death sentence. I mean, the first law of nature is self-preservation. So we're going to survive, we're going to hustle, we're going to do whatever we got to do to stay alive. So then they make the laws more stringent. It's like almost like handing out deaths, like passive death sentences, man. You got that capital F on your record. I'm not saying it's impossible to move around. You can still move around, but it's just a lot more difficult. And there's a lot more temptation to hustle because you got that capital F. Sometimes you don't want to go into a job interview and like constantly have to explain some shit that you went through 20, 30 years ago. You know, you just want to be able to make money. Listen, the only thing I'm worried about, or the only thing she worried about, or he worried about, is exchanging goods and services. We don't care about your background, nothing like that. And this is for the individual that's sincerely like contrite and changing their lives. Now, all of the scumbag, scuds bucket motherfuckers that want to continue to live like savages and live this fucking reckless ass life, they deserve everything they got coming to them, man. But not every person that goes through some shit in their past is on that level, man. Look, I just think like a lot of times the loudest motherfuckers that's against Michael Vick, they got demons themselves, man. And this is just a way of covering up, masking the fact that they got some shit too. That's what Michael Vick did, was heinous, man. But they didn't give him a death sentence. He did his time. He doing what he got to do. ESPN gave him a job. They thought he was good enough to bring back and give a chance. So why can't some of you fucking hillbilly Americans just let the man live, man? That's all I got to say. I will holler at y'all. # everybody need more green. Peace.